Hi, my name is Michael McNally, and I'm an Evolve 365 Learning Strategist with Planet Technologies. In celebration of Evolve 365's 10th birthday, we're sharing our favorite tips and tricks to help you work smarter and get the most out of Microsoft 365. Today's tip is all about using Copilot in Excel to suggest and explain formulas. We'll start by opening our Excel workbook. And we want to make sure that we have a Copilot license and that Copilot is active in our Excel environment. Next, we'll want to ask Copilot to suggest a formula. So taking a look at our data, we see that this is some pretty regular sales data. We have salespeople, different customers, and sales figures across multiple quarters. If I go to the top right, inside of our ribbon, I can select the Copilot drop-down arrow and choose App Skills. Within App Skills, there will be a few suggested options, like suggesting a formula column or summarizing our data, but I'm going to put my own prompt in at the very bottom. That says suggest a formula to calculate the average sales of Q1 in the Q1 sales column. And we'll hit the arrow for it to process. Copilot will analyze our data and provide the best formula for the scenario. After a moment, it'll highlight this data and begin to make its calculations. Once it's done, it'll provide more information in our bar to the right and show us the formula that it's chosen to use with some explanation. I also have the option to choose Insert Row. And when I do this, it will actually insert a new row with the appropriate formula inserted into our table. If I scroll back down to the bottom right, I can also continue to ask questions of this particular prompt. Next, maybe there are some existing functions that are already inside of a workbook that you don't quite understand. For example, in the green here at the bottom, I have total sales by salesperson. Now there are multiple rows that represent each salesperson's sales, and there's multiple columns worth of quarter sales. So if I were to double click the value that's chosen here, it'll show me a long sum product function. Now, if I'm unsure of what all this means, I can simply select that cell and choose the 2-star icon at the top right of the cell, which represents Copilot. When I choose this, a number of options pop up for us, but the one that matters for right now is explain this formula. When this is selected, it's going to take a look at that formula and try to make sense of it for us. So we just have to give it a moment to process. Now, after a moment, it gives us a full breakdown, step by step, of the formula so we can better understand it. And then if we click the green button here at the bottom, it says continue with app skills, I can ask further questions or use the suggested prompts to get more information and a better explanation if I need it. So why does any of this matter? Well, this means that there's no more guessing or searching online for complex formulas. Copilot makes Excel smarter by helping you create accurate formulas and learn how they work, all within your workflow. Thanks for celebrating and learning with us. Be sure to visit our website for more information. go-planet.com/evolve365. Don't forget to like, share, and join us next time for another quick tip.